Shalom, beloved brothers and sisters, Jews and Gentiles alike. Oops. Oh, there you go. This thing. I had one here. Oh, there you go. I know I had this in here. Give me a one if you can hear me. I know you're probably not gonna be able to see me. I'm having a little issue with this. Try to turn on the light, but I can't see why my screen is turning like this. Huh. Let me see again. Nope, it's still red. This thing don't want to turn on. Is it? Hmm. All right, let me see. Yeah, you guys can see me, but it's just this software. There you go. Is it? Yeah, it's clear now. The uh, oh boy, the computer. There's a camera and it reacts to light. The shirt is like way too bright. It's trying to copy. It's just crazy. It's trying to copy the shirt lights. But anyway, you know. Shalom, beloved. Shalom. Welcome, and we are going to say the prayer of Azariah for today. We're probably going to have a podcast today for the Wondrous Report, which we didn't even finish the last one from last time because it's just so much going on. But we'll do our best to do one tonight or probably tomorrow. We'll see. Okay. We have some magnificent testimonies. Uh, yeah, let me see. As I'm advancing in age, my eyes are starting to fail me. As I was studying, brothers, I find out certain things that people can do when they are advancing in age and their eyes are failing them. Now, I was studying this, but I'm still having issue. Let me read this for you. This is from the book Paracelsus of the Supreme Mysteries of Nature, of the spirits, of the planets, of the occult philosophy, the magical, sympathetical, and antipathetical cure of wounds and diseases, the mysteries of the 12 signs of the Zodiac. Okay, so this book is from 1493 by the fellow, the 1492 Samuel L. Jackson. Remember this book? I talk about this book in the past. Remember that guy? Better fed than learn. Celsius, Mister's nature. All right. Now, in this book, page 64, I believe. No, 104. No, 106. As I am going to, because this English is like 400-500 years old. Okay, back then when people used to speak the so-called English, they used to speak it with lisp. Is that what that is? Lisps. Anyway, the F or S, the F or S. It's very confusing. Now, in this book here, let me read for you, and page 100, chapter 3, page 105. If we could have one of the person to properly reword this book, because it's badly written. Those books don't have any, what they call this again, oh boy, author. You can remake those things. If I believe that, I think it would be too much for sister T. She could rewrite this in proper English. Well, it is in proper English, but I would say modern English, and then we will print it on the behalf of the nation and made it for the nation as our own edition with commentary and all that. That would be best. Now, chapter 3, some other figures to preserve the sight. Okay, this is the cure for you if you have issue with your eyes is failing you, or maybe blind. And this is what they say according to this book. Okay, make thee around la man of the best lead. Okay, best lead, but again, lisps, best lead. And the hour of Venus, the moon being in the sign Aries, and the same hour to wit and the hour of Venus, engrave the signs and letters which you see written in the following figure. Afterwards, in the hour of Jupiter, make a copper lamen of the same quantity and form as the leaden one. When the moon is in the sign of Virgo, I believe, the characters which you see and the figure are to be engraved. And then both figures are to be kept and preserved for long until Venus comes into conjunction with Jupiter. And then in the point of the conjunction, both the figures are to be convoyed together so that the characters and signs may mutually touch one another, then close them fast with wax, that they receive no moisture, and sew them up in piece of silk and hang around the neck of the patient of the day of the hour of Mercury. This is the best remedy to recover the sight of the eyes and to preserve the eyes from pain and diseases, and preserve the sight in old age as perfect as it was in youth. So this is the pentacles, that the sigils that you're going to make, but you're going to make them in lead and copper, and at the proper hours you're going to push them together and wax them and close them and wrap them around a silk thing and wear it around your neck like a pentacle. If you have issue with your vision, your eyesight will return just like you were a young man or a young woman. But I have no idea how. I know when the hour of Venus. I know the hour of Venus. I know they say you have to start making it in the hour of Venus when the moon being in the sign of Aries. I don't know that. I don't know when the moon is in the sign. I starting again, like I said before, the sun traveled to the zodiac sign slowly than the moon. It took the sun 12 months to be in the sign. Tomorrow, which is the June the 1st, according to the Gentile calendar, the sun will be in the sign of what is June again? What's come after Gemini? Is it Cancer? Whatever. The sun will be somewhat in Cancer or Leo. I'm not quite sure. But the moon traveled to the zodiac sign, each zodiac sign, and a half day. I believe Cancer. We'll take Cancer. 2.5 day. When for the moon traveled to all the zodiac sign in 30 days. It traveled to all 12 of them in 30 days. And 30 days the moon traveled to 12 of them, to 12 of them. And 1 year the sun only can travel and all of them in 1 year. Now the sun, the moon, they say you have to wait for the moon to be in the sign of Aries. It can stay in the sign of Aries for 2.5 days. I don't know this. I'm trying to calculate it. It's just every time you type something, you do some research, they keep giving you birth thing. Oh well, you will be strong or you'll feel weak. I don't want to know about this. I already know all these things. All I want to know is like how did it travel? Like when is going when the cycle, because it's 12 moon is 12 signs, and the moon stay in them 2.5 day. Okay, so now if it spent 2 days and a half in Aries, and then it's going to move to Taurus, it's going to spend 2.5 day. That's 5 days. It's going to move to Gemini, not mistaken. We're gonna spend 2.5 days. That's like a week. It's already traveled seven of them, and then the next week, uh, uh um, at 6 the next week, uh, 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 9 the next week, 12. It's 4 weeks. So I just don't know. I'm trying to learn in lunar yum, whatever that is. If we can figure it out when the moon because the moon is very confusing, and it's very fast. It's very fast. You would have thought the sun is faster than the moon. The moon is way too fast. Now, if we can figure out the moon when it's in exact time, you got the lead. Certain things you have to make with pure gold. We don't have pure gold. Well, at least I don't. I don't have pure gold. But the lead, you can find the lead. I already have lead here. Okay, if you can make this in lead and copper, you make those two. Okay, you make those two, and then at the specific time when the moon is in, let me see, cap when the moon is in conjunction with Jupiter, and then the point in the conjunction both the figures to convoy, and then you take both the small one and the little one, you press them together with wax, and then you wrap them around something, and then you make a necklace with it. You will see as clear as when you were a young man or a young woman. You will never had any vision problem. They give for the brain if you have brain issue. Let me see. This one is for against dry nails in the brain and other disease in the head. If you have any disease in your head, any cancer, you will make this one. Okay, you will make this one, but you have to know the hours. This is why they messed up the whole system. I'm trying to figure out, but when is and yeah, they change everything. Instead of them saying the moon is in the house of the moon is in Aries or Sagittarius, uh, Cancer, Gemini, or Virgo, they say it's in the 11th hour. It's in the 12th hour. It's okay. Well, yes. Oh, all right. Okay. I know it's in the 12th, first, second hours, but how do you count this? How do you know how long it's take the moon? Is it following the same 12 circle as a back and forth? Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, whatever, and then go back again to Aries. Is it like this? Is it 2 days? And when do I know it is? Because if I know this, brothers, we can make those things just like that. So we have to experiment. If you have this book, you might as well start experimenting. If you're one of those blacksmith, I spoke with the brother. The brother used to be a blacksmith. That would be a great project for people that are blacksmith. And then it's extremely difficult. I mean, it's not impossible, but it's difficult. Once you figure out one of them, you can figure out all of them. Solomon give the table of the hours, but not for the moon. Solomon's really did count the moon. Maybe they took the moon out. Maybe. Yeah, so there's sort of the disease of the brain. Um Against the parsley, most excellent secret, but pure gold and lead. We'll begin the prayer, okay? Against the stone and stain and the rain, against kidney stones, kidney diseases. Okay, they give you the things to form it. Let me see what you will need. You will need four metals. You will need gold, silver, tin, and lead. You know, you will need to build this with gold and silver and stuff. You can cure those. Uh, of the members of generation, uh, they call it celestial medicine, that a horse shall live sound a long time. If you want your horse to live for a long time and stuff, never know. You're probably going to do well. A horse is a living being. If there's a way you can do this for your car, wouldn't it be magnificent, brothers, if you could build a little small pentacle like a penny, okay, like a 1 cent penny, and then you fill the tank of your car. You fill up, loaded with fuel, and then you give this little small pentacle. You say, "Hey, I want this thing to be always full until this car the engine fell off of it," and then you drop it in there. And then every time you're driving, this thing multiply the fuel. You never had to pay for fuel. Wouldn't it be magnificent? It can be done. We just don't have the stuff. Something like that can be done, brothers. I've seen it. I've seen. Well, it's pretty scary. I don't want to bring it here, but I've seen something like that where people duplicate money. Okay, they call a being. This being duplicate the money for them. They give that being some food, and then it duplicate the money. A real hish, real stuff, man. If we can do something like this, when we can put those people out of business. But anyway, it's pretty fun. What I'm studying, it's pretty fun. It's just like I simply cannot figure out, you know, when I may have to what I've done, Brethren. I look in the future through lunar yum, and I find out like tomorrow, which is June the 1st, the moon will be in the sign of Sagittarius or Cancer, and then will be at something degree or whatever that is. By that, I can count but I did it at 12 p.m., 12 p.m. and 15 minutes. Okay, so I'm gonna count 2 days and see where it's gonna be. Okay, so yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy, man. It's the knowledge is beautiful, but I was praying about this. I told the mighty one, yeah, I need the whole 9 yard of astrology, how we can use the planet to do stuff, the energy, to cure disease and all this stuff. And then he gave it to me, but again, I do not have the full understanding. If someone can, help me or help us out. How to figure out when the moon is in the house of this, or when the planet is in conjunction with the others. I am completely ignorant of that. Mainly not study because I'm too busy doing a bunch of other things. But if I put my mind through, if I spent a whole 30 days study this thing, I'll figure it out in just in a matter of second. But I don't study like this. I'm study like a crazy person. I'm study astrology, alchemy, and spirituality at the same time. Sometimes I got two phone in my hand and a book in front of me. I'm studying, answering tests, sending email, and everything. That's it's just I don't. If I focus, I can do this. Yeah, I have the. We'll talk about this at the end, but in the meantime, beloved, we will we will it felt like there's not enough hour in the day, man. It's just you're like, man, it's already 12:38. Oh man, I woke up at 6 today. It's just like, wow, taking too care of too much stuff. And I'm watching this thing. Sister, they talk about a little cartoon that I need to check called Bilal or Bilal. Watching this movie, checking this book, study this thing, talking to this person. You know, I'll go to the post office. But anyway, Let's bring the glory of the mighty one, beloved. There is a hell of a lot going on, a hell of a lot. Somebody remind me of what happened in Italy, okay, in the island of Italy, and what happened in Utah, okay, Italy, Utah, and Philadelphia, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, Italy, Utah, and Memorial Day weekend. Okay, I really don't focus on those things, but mostly on uh um, mostly on the oh boy, on the knowledge the mighty one is sending. Beloved, let us begin. Oh yes, great praise, great glory goes unto you, mighty one. Thank you for blessing us. Thank you for accepting us in your classroom and teaching us as your humble students and servant. Thank you, beloved, for being here with us. Thank you for being in the midst and raise our hearts, our voice before the Holy One. We come before you like ignorant fools. We are looking for your wisdom. We are searching for your mighty knowledge. We have confessed our sins. We have confessed the sins of our ancestors and the sins that we committed in the past, willingly and unwillingly. Oh, how beautiful, how magnificent your knowledge is. How simple it is to comprehend, but yet extremely difficult to achieve because we had rejected this knowledge. We look upon this knowledge as something that is evil. We look upon this knowledge as is it was from the devil. You know, we created things in our mind. We worshiped the creation instead of you, the creator, and we confess all those sins. We had defiled your spiritual bed, your spiritual house, and we have apologized. We confess, we admit all those things, and we ask you to forgive us and clean us and give us more of that sweet knowledge. Our people need their eyesight back. Our people need their voice back. Our people need their hearing back. Give unto us, mighty one, the understanding of those knowledge. Yea, of course, we do have the knowledge, but our mind is we are too in a low we below the frequency that we need to get to understand properly those knowledge and start building those things for ourselves and give them to people to give you glory and praise. We will ask you to bless this project that we are about to undertake at the 24th, and of course multiple of them that we are going to undertake. I will highly advise the nation, if you are interested in astrology, you might want to read books that teach you how to make pentacles, how to draw them in certain times so you can properly make them and cure blindness and cure kidney stone, dialysis, so to speak, prostate cancer, breast cancer, disease of the bones, of the head, of the belly, of the back, of the hand, of the feet, of the eyes, the mouth, the nose, and the ears, and everything. There are cure for all those stuff. They are already here. It's just we do not have the proper understanding of this. We ask you, holy and great and powerful one, give us the understanding of your knowledge, the proper understanding, not the carnal understanding, yet the spiritual understanding. Of course, we do understand that we have the space monkey, yea, we have somewhat the remedy for that. But however, we understand that the hospital will be closed. And when they do, we must have arsenal when the people come to us, when they are seeking your face, because we are already seeking your face, and it's not easy. It's the hardest things we ever done in our lives. And the one that will come after, they will need guidance and they will come to us, but they must see proof. If we cannot provide any proof, we're nothing just like those pastors. But you made so many proof concerning the so-called the anana, the avocat, the figuier, the deer antlers, the boiling pot, and all the other experiments, the spiritual cell phones. All those things are proof, and everything that we've been doing here, it is real. It is working. We give the mighty one great praise, great glory for everything that he's been doing for us, and we are continually asking for more knowledge, beloved. Let the knowledge pour. Don't be afraid. Ask, brethren. Ask, okay? You take your spiritual cell phone, beloved. Ask for the knowledge. Ask how you can do this. How can cure that? How do you, how is the sun work? What can I do with the sun? What can I do with the moon? What can I do with the earth? What can I do with fire? What can I do with water? What is the secret of water? What is the secret of fire? What is the secret of the wind? Ask, beloved, ask, and you will find. Those knowledge are not for sale, they are for free. And if any man pull a gun on you, he can take everything that you have and you, including all your money. But the knowledge that you have in your mind, he cannot take it. A man never pull a gun or sword on you and say, give me all your knowledge, teach me all your knowledge. They can't. They will worry about your wealth. Give it to him, give it to her. Don't let anyone kill you for a gold watch. Don't let anyone kill you for a purse. Let them take it. Search for knowledge. Reach for knowledge, beloved. Always. We have to get those knowledges back. Without the knowledge, the wisdom, we cannot find it. Without her, there is nothing to do. Somebody help me with Jeremiah 44, verse 17, please. Jeremiah 44, 17. We need the queen of the heaven. We need the knowledge. We need the wisdom. We need to beg the mighty one to give her unto us so we may move, so we may find. Holy and great one and powerful one. We lost our way. We lost the way. We lost the way, the things that we used to do, the way we used to worship you, we don't. We have copied everything the Gentiles does. We lost our ways and we get into their way. We've been following their way for the past 400-500 years, but it never got us anywhere. Oh, Heavenly One, we ask you to give unto us your mighty knowledge, your supreme wisdom, so we may move forward, so we can get close to you. We are not asking you for wealth because we do understand we were not destroyed for a lack of wealth. We were not destroyed for a lack of clothes. We were not destroyed for a lack of knowledge. We were not destroyed for a lack of money, but we were destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Jeremiah 44, 17. But we will certainly do whatsoever thing goeth out of our own mouth, but to burn incense unto the Queen of heaven, and to pour drink offering unto her. We have done, and we and our fathers, our kings and princes in the city of Jerusalem, of Judah, and the streets of Jerusalem. For then we have plenty of victuals, and we were well and saw no evil. Give me 18, 17 and 18. When we had the knowledge, aka what they call it in the book of Jeremiah, the Queen of Heaven, it's a code name. When we make offering unto her, oblation, so to speak, when we cherish her, when we really did not rejected her, we were well. We had so many victuals, aka food. We had so many things, but we reject the Most High knowledge. When He gave us the knowledge, we rejected. But since we left off to burn incense of the Queen of Heaven and to pour out drink offering unto her, we have wanted all things. We were destroyed because we reject the Most High knowledge when He gave her unto us. We must, beloved, we must come back to the knowledge and learn. This is all esoteric. They are not talking about an actual queen here. This is all esoteric. And the book of Solomon is connected. We are disrespect the beloved grandmother. When the Most High sent her unto us to teach us, we spit on her face. And in the anger the father, really, we disrespect the wife. The husband was pissed off. We are horrible children. We choose to live the teenager life, the gang life, the ignorant life. We choose not to learn from any of our parents. We go out there, we do whatever we please, and then we pay for the consequences. Indeed, we pay. We learn. That is why we have to come back with humility, honesty, being humble, and being very respectful because we are very disrespectful children, man. Well, now we're growing up adults. We're past that stage. Holy and powerful one, thank you for releasing more knowledge unto the children, unto the people. May the will of the mighty one be done in this earth as it is in heaven. Selah, so be it. To the earthly mother, to the Holy Spirit, to the Queen of heaven, to the knowledge itself. When the Messiah gave you unto us as a teacher, as an instructor, we were too proud to ignore it. We had rejected you. And now we're asking you to come before us as the Spirit to learn and touch and download your information unto us. So we have the knowledge, but above all, the understanding of this knowledge, the proper way to manipulate, use, conduct this knowledge. We need the discernment of light and the truth of darkness. Give unto us. We will serve the mighty one. We will pour oblation, burn incense, pray, and ask for mighty knowledge, supreme wisdom. May you come unto us. Selah, so be it. To the angels, to the spirits, to the ancestors, to all the benevolent forces that we have with us. Hear our plea, hear us. Thank you for bringing more knowledge. We know we are impatient. We want to move to things very fast, but we know slowly but surely all those things will come. It's a matter of being patient, humble, being honest. All those things will come. We ask the Mighty One to give you the permission, to give us the access and authorization to learn those knowledge, to bring this truth into the light, so we may cure people out there, just like our ancestors, just like the apostles, the prophets, the prophetess, the priest, the high priestess used to do, going around and performing feats of supernatural being. We ask you to teach us the proper way and give us clear understanding of those feats. Selah, so be it. Come, teach us and keep our enemy at bay, keep them confused, and multiply the plagues and tribulation and judgment upon them. We give you the license to depart. May you go and perform all those things. Go in peace. Make sure you be ready when we call you. You will come in peace as you just did so. Selah, so be it. Go. By the horrible and terrible power of the Most High vested in me, and he can take it anytime he feel like. I leave all of you in peace. Go in peace, beloved brothers and sisters. Go in peace. All praises to the Most High. Be at peace, you know. Ask for knowledge. Ask for knowledge and wisdom. You will receive it if you're worthy. Thank you for being here. We will talk about a few stuff again. Let me read for the people. This book, okay, it's badly translated. Okay, it's horribly translated. All right, it still have Latin in it. Again, it's horribly translated. If the beloved sister in our nation, the Most High Holy Scribe, can retranslate this book and write it properly. It's a lot though. Let me see how many pages it is. 156 pages. It's a lot of work. That would be a great project for you writers out there to rewrite this book and made it the way that it's supposed to be, and then it would be best. Give me a second. Damn cats, man. Oh. There you go. Cats are playing out there. But anyway, and the book Paracelsus of the Supreme Mystery is of nature, of the spirits of the planets, of occult philosophy, the magical, systematical, and antipathetical cure of wounds and disease. Okay, wounds. Okay, if somebody is caught or that person is bleeding, and I believe when I was speaking to one of the masters, you can literally close the wound with your breath, but there's certain words you have to say, and then with you breathe, and then you and your breath will just close the wound because there's a power in it. All those knowledge are lost to us. So, well, they will come back. So, and page 60, on page 104 here, they give the cure to people that have issue with their eyes. What they can do, they can wear something like that around the neck, and then their eyesight will be as if they were young. Okay, but the way that they explain it here, you can understand everything, but you don't know how to do it. At least I don't know how to do it. So this is what it says here. All right, make D, okay, which is Old English, which says, make you a round lamin of the best lead. So you will need lead, okay, Lead. And the hour of Venus. When they say the hour of Venus, for instance, Friday is Venus. And before the sun rise, I believe this is the hour of Venus. But each day have the Venus hours in it. At least the hour of Venus come 3 times a day. Just like any other planets, they come 3 times a day, at least. Okay. All right. So yeah, that's what it is. You have the chance of doing it 3 times a day. However, when you are doing it, the moon need to be in the sign of Aries. I don't know that. I don't know. I believe that's the first hour. You have to do this when the moon is in the sign of the first hour. Okay. Now, based on our research, we find out that the moon spent about 2.5 days in each sign. For instance, it spent 2.5 days in Aries. After 2.5 days, it moved to oh yeah, the prayer of Azariah. I almost forget about that. Man, I did forget about this. Thank you, Sister Sonia. All right, we will let me see. Let's begin the prayer of Azariah. We'll begin on verse 29. Okay, all right. Let's begin at verse 29, beloved. Blessed art thou, O Lord God of our fathers, and be praised and exalted above all forever. And blessed is thy glorious and holy name, and to be praised and exalted above all forever. Blessed art thou in the temple of thine holy glory, and to be praised and glorified above all forever. Blessed art thou that holdest the depths and sittest upon the cherubim, and be blessed and exalted above all forever. Blessed art thou in the glorious throne of thy kingdom, and to be praised and glorified above all forever. Blessed art thou in the firmament of heaven, and above all and above all to be praised and glorified forever. Oh, all ye works of the Lord, bless ye the Lord, praise and exalt him above all forever. O ye heavens, bless ye the Lord, praise and exalt him above all forever. O ye angels of the Lord, bless ye the Lord, praise and exalt him above all forever. O all ye waters, and that be above the heaven, bless ye the Lord, praise and exalt him above all forever. For all ye powers of the Lord, bless ye the Lord, praise and exalt him above all forever. O ye sun and moon, bless ye the Lord. Praise and exalt him above all forever. O ye stars of heaven, bless ye the Lord. Praise and exalt him above all forever. O every shower and dew, bless ye the Lord. Praise and exalt him above all forever. O all ye winds, bless ye the Lord. Praise and exalt him above all forever. O ye winter, O ye fire and heat, bless ye the Lord. Praise and exalt him above all forever. O ye winter and summer, bless ye the Lord. Praise and exalt him above all forever. O ye dews and storms of snow, Bless ye the Lord. Praise and exalt him above all forever. O ye nights and days, bless ye the Lord. Praise and exalt him above all forever. O ye light and darkness, bless ye the Lord. Praise and exalt him above all forever. O ye ice and cold, bless ye the Lord. Praise and exalt him above all forever. O ye frost and snow, bless ye the Lord. Praise and exalt him above all forever. O ye lightnings and clouds, bless ye the Lord. Praise and exalt him above all forever. O let the earth bless the Lord. Praise and exalt him above all forever. O ye mountains and little hills, bless ye the Lord. Praise and exalt him above all forever. O all ye things that go on the earth, bless ye the Lord. Praise and exalt him above all forever. O ye mountains, bless ye the Lord. Praise and exalt him above all forever. O ye seas and rivers, bless ye the Lord. Praise and exalt him above all forever. O ye wells and all that move in the waters, bless ye the Lord. Praise and exalt him above all forever. O all ye fowls of the air, bless ye the Lord. Praise and exalt him above all forever. O all ye beasts and cattle, bless ye the Lord. Praise and exalt him above all forever. O you children of men, bless ye the Lord. Praise and exalt him above all forever. O Yasharala, bless ye the Lord. Praise and exalt him above all forever. O ye priests and the Lord, press, bless ye the Lord. Praise and exalt him above all forever. O ye servants of the Lord, bless ye the Lord. Praise and exalt him above all forever. O ye spirits and souls of the righteous, bless ye the Lord. Praise and exalt him above all forever. O ye holy and humble men of heart, bless ye the Lord. Praise and exalt him above all forever. O Ananias, Azarias, and Manasseh, bless ye the Lord. Praise and exalt him above all forever. For he hath delivered us from hell and saved us from the hand of death and delivered us out of the midst of the furnace and burning flame, even out of the midst of the fire hath he delivered us. O give thanks unto the mighty one, because he is gracious, for his mercy endureth forever. All ye that worship the Lord, bless God of gods, praise him and give him thanks, for his mercy endureth forever. Praise and exalt him above all forever. Thank you, beloved, for reminding us of saying the prayer of Azariah, which is always remind us to praise and exalt the mighty one above all forever and seek his face in all. It's a vow that we take every year, and then we do this. Thank you for reminding me of this. We're probably going to have a podcast tonight. I'll do the best that I can. I'm supposed to go see a sister and help her set up some stuff with her thing. Once I'm done, I don't know. I'm probably not gonna be able to help the sister. I'll do what I can do. Now, beloved, again. Now, in here, they talk about when the moon is in the sign of Aries. Of course, we do understand there is 12 hours, 12 houses, 12 zodiac sign, 12 months, so to speak. And we understand that the moon impact them all, if not better. Now, the sun travel through the 12 zodiac sign. It take a whole year for the sun to travel, but the moon in 30 days it travel in all of them in 30 days. The moon spent about 2.5 days in each zodiac sign. For instance, it spent 2 days and a half in Aries and move 2 days and a half through. Give me a second. I have this book right here. I want to forget it. Okay, talk about this book. A sister sent me this book, and another one the sister sent me. Let me see if I have it here. Uh, yeah, to the beloved sister, the wife has it. I was just excited. I didn't see this, so she has that. Thank you for sending that. Okay, let me see. All right. Whoops. There you go. Body Astrology, another book the sister sent, okay? The same sister. A cosmic guide to health, healing, and harnessing the power of the planets. All right? Okay. Yes, it is in the table of content of the moon, but they don't they keep when you look at, for instance, all right, let's look in the content of the table of content of the moon. All right, let's see. The planets. Let's look at the moon. Okay. First thing that pop up here is Uranus. Anyway, so here you go. See the moon? They said like the moon, she rules Cancer, which is one of the zodiac sign. All right, she will Cancer. The day of the week, the moon is Monday. Of course, we know that. The metal is silver. We know that. The colors is white and silver. We know that. The symbol is a crescent. Okay, all right. Now they don't give that much information about the moon. They don't show you how it travels. They don't even tell you how long it travels. It's just two other things we find out how it did. Okay. Um, for instance, they say the moon in your chart, governing influences in early childhood and stuff. I don't want to know those things. I know about all those stuff. What I'm looking for is when to calculate it. You know, when to calculate it. For instance, this is Mercury. Everywhere you have to get the whole complete chart, the whole table of chart, because what the Gentiles does, they mess up things so bad, they themselves are even confused. Okay, I am well now. I am familiar and I'm well aware of the hours. Okay, there's quote unquote 7 planet, follow 7 hours and repeat for every day. For instance, today is Tuesday. We are in Mars. Okay, this is the Mars. Today is Mars, and then probably we're on the 12th hour. I'm not quite sure which hour it is. If I count it, I can find out we're in the house of Jupiter or Mercury and stuff. But the moon, I can't because there is not enough information in there. And the information that you're looking for, they keep telling you about emotion and stuff like that. No, I want like, how do you properly calculate this? And I think what they are doing, and again, brothers, the way that I want to calculate it, I want to look at in the sky. I don't know, by a giant telescope, and there is light pollution in the city. You really can see the sky. You really can see it. Okay, all right. You really can't see it. So if somebody how to find the position of the moon every day in the sky, send it to me because I'm looking for it. It's just every time you're trying to get to a place, they keep giving you birth chart. Anyway, so according to this book here, this figure that you're looking at right there, if you can make those two out of lead and copper, and then and the proper and yes, I am quite familiar with the ephemeris of the planets. I am a little familiar with it, but when you type it in there, it's just out of balance. But I mean, to me, I'm like, okay, what is this? What? Give me the beginning. If you give me the beginning, Aries, Gemini. Whoops. Okay, the body of astrology. Uh, for instance, Jupiter and Virgo. How do you know when is Jupiter is in Virgo? Okay, well, that's interesting here. Jupiter and Virgo. Bloating and gas are the most common digestive complaint for Jupiter and Virgo. Jupiter is expensive, large, and rather uncomfortable in the detail-oriented sign like Virgo. Jupiter and Virgo both rule the liver and sometimes inadequate and stuff. But when is it? When is Jupiter in the sign of Virgo? How do you calculate this? How do you know? Can you see it in the heaven? Do you calculate it by mathematical arithmetics calculation, so to speak? Just like you can count on the finger, you can say, okay, well, today is Tuesday, it's Mars. When the sun rises, before the sun rises, the first hour of Mars, and the next will be Mercury, the next will be this. I can calculate it that. But when they say, oh, this is in this house, wait for that, it's confusing. It is possible, brothers. It's just I'm too dumb or too impatient to find out what it is. But anyway, so it is said here. Oh, let me see the other books. Forgive me, brethren. I'm all over the place with all. Oops. Forgive me. Huh. I just had that thing in there. Whoops. For instance, the moon, the moon spent 2.5 days in Aries. and then it moved 2.5 day in Taurus. Then it moved 2.5 day in Gemini. Then it moved 2.5 day in Cancer. Then it moved 2.5 day in Leo. Then it moved 2.5 day in Virgo. Then it moved 2.5 day in Libra. Then it moved 2.5 day in Scorpio. Then it moved 2.5 day in Sagittarius. Then it moved 2.5 day in Capricorn. Then it moved 2.5 day in Aquarius. Then it moved 2.5 day in Pisces. That's one thing. Now, once you find out like how this thing is 2.5 day in that, then you gotta find out when the other planet is in conjunction with another planet. Oh, and beloved, if there's a chair reel and a chat room, if you were in the meeting, yes, in a Zoom meeting yesterday, we have quite a few share reel. If you we have a chair reel in here, if you're in the meeting, please send an email to the beloved sister Yolanda at Alone in This Walk. Send the email. I'm getting so much stuff. Hmm. Okay, I'm getting a lot of. Mhm. Okay, with something. Whoa. Oh, I'll talk to the sister later. Hmm. Okay. All right, thank you, sister. I'll check Stella Torium though. I'll check that. Um, oops. Let me put this right here. All right. Okay. I'm not gonna spend that much time today. Again, if beloved sister Cheryl, if you're watching, sent along together, sister Yolanda, some email, and she want to speak with you because we have a few of the Cheryl over there. Um, we discuss something is been happening with our people for a while. We discuss this multiple time, and the nation will discuss it. There is a brother, for those of you who read the community page, okay. um uh, we there's a brother, he had 144 written in his neck. you know he just wake up, and then he can see the 144 written, and then he keeps seeing it all over. Some of our people wake up with stretch mark in their body, okay. One of our sister, she woke up, her back, some place that she can't reach, had a lot of marks in it, such as I don't know, like somebody scratching her and stuff like that. And sometime I wake up, there's scratches mark on me. I don't know if we are doing those things, if we've been marked. Let me see. Give me a second. If we are literally being marked, okay. Some people wake up with a certain sign on them. Boy, let me see. Okay, so all right, so I will let the nation know. And but previously another sister had some some mark in her hand. Sometime I woke up, I got marks in me. I don't really know how those things happen and what happened, how it happened, but I give the Most High great praise and glory. Whatever it is, we will know what it is, because sometimes we cannot be afraid of those things, brethren. Sometimes they can be healing. Sometimes it could be intimidation, because if we never receive them, but the moment we are doing something righteous and something like that happen, it's just intimidation. It's just some part that don't want us to do things, and then they are intimidating us, trying not to do stuff. For instance, give me a second. Give me a second. Oh, okay. This is uh this is the homework that I made last night. Um, but mine, this is a candle wax. This is a beeswax candle. Okay, so I finally find a way to keep the candle stable inside of the glass, but the candle are 10 hours each, and I light mine too late. I wake up too early, so this would have burned for another 2 or 3 hours. Then the experiment was going to be finished, but um, I put it too late. I did my experiment at 1 a.m. I woke up at 6, so it didn't finish burning. So you know, it didn't work. I'm gonna continue it tonight. Now, the way that I did this one, I have two candles. Okay, so I had like the big candle, the regular white candle that I pray with, and once it's filled, and then I pour a little in the glass. Then I quickly put the 10 inches candle in there, and then I cemented it with more wax from this candle, which keep it really really well inside this. Okay, and then I pour the water, so this helps cemented it. Okay, and this is the candle. Now those are quite expensive. Okay, those are bee wax candle. Okay, you don't need them though. This is just me buying that one. And this is the candle. So, but those burn for 10 hours. Okay, those burn for 10 hours. The reason why you see this is pretty long, it's because that's how they made them. All right, like nunchucks, but they are connected. You have to cord it. All right, that's what it is. They are very long. They are 10 inches, 10 hours. So I would suggest, if you are doing your experiment, light up the candle before you go to sleep. Some of you don't have that much sleep though. Okay, those are wax candle. Okay. We will give a homework for next Friday. Next Friday we will give a homework concerning candle. This homework will deal with argument in the house. Argument with the in the house. When there's an argument between wife and husband, children, or some bad negative energy in the house, we'll show you how to burn that away. Okay. I'm receiving more and more text messages. Okay. Our beloved sister Sophia did the exercise. Okay. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna talk to the sister to figure it out when this happened and stuff. Obviously, something scratcher in her back. It's a lot. And let me see this. All right. I got a few more. Again. All right. Yeah. So mine, I put mine too late. I start my experiment at 1 a.m. I woke up at 6 a.m. I forgot I need to be somewhere at 6. And I should have begun the experiment probably at 8 p.m. I should have liked the light at 8 p.m. and fall asleep at 12 or 1. That would be like 3 hours ahead. I would advise someone, if you wish to do this, you know, just do it, light up the things, make sure you put enough wax in there. If you can light up 2 candle, wait for the big candle to give a lot of wax and pour it in there, cemented it and lighted it up, and then go ahead and do this, if you can. But this thing is no joke. There's a lot of stuff going on, and it's a lot. So it's for the people that think like, I tried things before I gave it to people. Okay. uh we have a brother in the nation that has a magnificent testimony that I spoke to the brother. And then certain things, the brother tried the experiment, and the brother heard the voice tell him straight up, "You're going home. You're coming with us." Yeah, and he asked a specific question about a specific place, and then they told him, "Yeah, you're going home. You're coming with us." And then they told the brother everything, and then the spirit come upon the brother. It was heavy. It was heavy. So he shared this with me, and then he said I can share it with the nation. And then we share it. Another brother again been having visions. Things are coming back to him, and then it sounds crazy, but that's what happened, man. When you're in this stuff, brothers. This is one thing that I always warn the people, and I always tell them, be very careful, man. Be very careful what you ask for. Okay. Things will, if you ask, you will receive. You will receive. Unfortunately, brothers, I'm not gonna stay for that long. I have a couple of stuff that I have to do first, and then I will probably come back later on and speak with the people, and speak with the nation and things like that. So yeah, now to continue the talk about the planets and the other things. Beloved, we have those things, and we need to study them. We may not be able to do exactly as the previous person or the ancestor did, but we should be able to use certain things in our modern times. Now, what I mean by that, when you look at, beloved, when you look at, oh yes, I will talk about what happened in Italy and Utah. But when you look at what our ancestors used to do, the ingredients they use, we do not have access to those things when we're in the cities. We do not have access to horse manure. We don't have access to horses or donkeys or goats or any type of animal. We do not have access to some plants and stuff. But there must be a way we can substitute those things for that. If the ancestors used to use parchment, but why can't we use cell phones? But why can't we use the computers? Of course, they're probably not going to work at all, but there must be a way, because they themselves come from nature. Your computer, every piece or part that's in it come from the earth. They come from the elements. We There must be a way that we can use something that is modern to do something modern with it, because some of the ingredient they are talking about in those books, I'm like, what, how are we going to find this? How are we going to find a wolf eye? What can we get a wolf eye? Like the tooth of a wolf. You know how hard it is to actually go get a wolf and kill this damn thing and then take his left tooth or thing like. Why? Can we substitute that with why can we just take I don't know, stone or crystal? For instance, they show us how to grow fruit really sweet with certain horse manure, certain things, and watermelons, how to make them like 2 times bigger. It's a lot. So I'm not in that stage yet, but when you're watching how they plant things according to the planets and the moon, and how they grow 10 times bigger than they used to. But what can we use instead of a certain things? You have to give me a second. I'm receiving quite a few text messages. Okay. Hmm. All right. All right. So a sister share her experiment. Um. Okay. Somebody. Oops. All right. So I'll try that. I'll try that again. Yes, till this day, we really don't know how to properly use the farmer almanac. At least I don't. Well, no, when they talk about a wolf eye, they literally talking about killing a wolf and take the eye of the wolf. For instance, they give us a super speed. There's a super speed things, and I've seen people do that. I've seen people do the super speed thing, and I heard it ever since I was a kid. Remember that little old man that I told you? He actually did the super speed things, and recently somebody did it to me. It would have taken someone 3 hours to get to a place. He called me in 15 minutes. He told me he is in this place. They call it the magic garter, which is now that the more I'm studying, and I see that it's so easy to do. But the name of the medicine, for instance, we'll talk about the Italy and Pennsylvania and in Utah. Let me close with this. For instance, the magic garter, all you will need is a skin of a stag, a male deer. You will need the rabbit. You will need to draw the blood of the rabbit, and you will need a specific symbol. You will need mugworts. Okay, you will need a fish called barbel. Okay, that's the name of this fish. When they say barbel, it seems, when I Google this fish, it looked kind of like a catfish, but it's not a catfish. There are over 200 species of it. Which one? Which one of the species they are talking about? They said you need the eye of the fish. Now, what you need, you take the skin of the stag, you take the ink, you wrote the letter on it, you fold it like a uh you fold it as like a belt, and then you put the mugworts inside of it, and each of the ended of the belt, you put one of the barbel fish, and then you tie it on your right leg. You take another one, you do the same, you tie it on your right leg. Okay, and then let me see, give me a second. Hello.
that may still have back taxes about the new zero tax debt forgiveness program.
This is why I don't like pick up anything. Is either warranty on your car or back taxes or student loan. They will give you money. Scumbag them. So, and then you have to take a brand new knife, okay, before the 24th, okay, before the sunrise on the 24th. You have to go to an oak tree, and with one stroke of knife, you have to cut a little branch, make it into a wand, and then take the stuff, wash it in the book of river, okay, on the book of river, tie it up in your leg, and then wherever you're going, you write it up on the ground. For instance, I'm going to California, and I just write Los Angeles, California, and I start walking. If it would have taken me a month to get over there on foot, it would have taken you like a few days, like 2 days you there. And then you won't even feel if you work there. It felt like you walk from getting up from your room and go to the bathroom and back to your bed. The moment you see you in California and you beat the air and then you say a certain word, which is in the book of Solomon, you say the word and then you beat the air 1, 2, 3, and then you stop. You're there. They call this magic gutter for travelers. Imagine take places will take you like a year to get there. You get there like in 3 days. Two people get it to 3 days, but to users like 3 minutes. Yeah. Well, the book is in it's in actually in the description. It's in the Greater Key of Solomon. But you have to do this experiment before the summer solstice. That's when the energy is there. Solomon explained it. That's when it's there. There are many ways that you can do this. But anyway, what happened in Italy? For those of you, anybody for Ma? Anybody aware of what's happening in Italy, the island over there in Italy? Well, for those of you who may not know, a volcano, the Stromboli volcano, erupted in Italy again, burning the entire island, burning it down, the entire island, all the houses that were there, burning it down. Burning it down. And Utah, the weekend, the so-called Memorial Weekend, begin with those people. They really don't want to admit the whole thing with the ley line. I stopped speaking about this thing because I'm too busy. Bright line still hating people, brothers. Don't let this get out of your way. That thing, bright line still hating people. They realize in Utah, before the weekend began, they had so many car crash. They call it an anomaly. And most of those car crash, they are fatal. It's not like a car crash one people didn't make it. You have so much, a lot of people they didn't make it. Yet a lot of drowning too. People are drowning. A lot of I did not want to say this, but a lot of people are being no more in their youth, in their 20s. Anybody that are familiar with Master P, his daughter, 29 years old. That's it. 29 years old. Yeah, Master P daughter, man. Master P is probably one of the greatest rap businessmen, one of the greatest rapper businessmen out there. Yeah, Master P was this guy that really come from at the bottom, really, literally made it to the top. Yeah, she had issue with mental issue, drug addiction, and then she's gone, man. She's gone. A lot of those kids, they are dying young in their 20s. That football player, Jeff Gladly, okay, he was 25 years old. Get into a wreck, he didn't made it out alive. Again, people don't know why those things are happening. Okay, they don't question it. They say, okay, well, okay, this thing happened because he was drunk. I mean, what's just his car? One of the NFL player last month, his car got stopped in the 95 or 595. Something happened. he got out to change the tire and then he got hit. What do you mean he was drunk? Okay. So a lot of those things, a lot of those people, they are going, man. So hey, it is what it is, man. Nancy Pelosi husband got arrested for DUI. Dude was out of his mind, drunk, driving, and then they arrest him. Young Tug caught a RICO case. Like I told all people, we have to be very, 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 very careful when you're around the gang Negroes. You gotta be very careful. If you rich, you have money, okay, and you gotta stay away from certain people. This Negro is a drug dealer, is the this, you stay away from this dude. Yo, hey man, I understand who you are. Yeah, man, stay away from you, because if they see you in a picture with certain guys, they will charge you the same way as they charge them. You don't need to do anything, they will charge you. They call it a RICO charge. All right. All right. So it's the same thing going on with the so-called Russian out there. They ban the Russian, certain people that used to take picture, except for Donald Trump. They don't do anything to him. If you used to be a old man Putin, they say old man Putin is no more. They literally say this: old man Putin is no more. I'm not making this up. For those of you who watch this, they say old man Putin is no more. They say he's gone. He's either no more or about to be no more. So much confusion. They literally see the word old man Putin is no more because he was suffering from whatever they were trying to say. Telling you the truth, so many things going on in Philadelphia. There was another MS. 12 people no more, 15 got hurt over the weekend. A lot is going on. That thing, I believe the beloved sister Lisa Cabral uploaded a video about the Ukrainian soldiers telling the truth. Remember, I told you a month or 2 months ago when those people where they were sending weapons to those guys. Those weapons were to advance. Remember, I told them, for the truck drivers out there, that's like you taking a regular driver. Okay, you put a regular driver, you train that driver 2 weeks on a tractor trailer, and then you drop it in the mountain of Virginia, in the Rocky Mountain, when it's snowing, when they can't see you. Just drop them in there. You don't tell, you just show them how to ride this truck, and then you give them this freaking truck, and then you tell them to go drive in the snow. That's how it is. They give those guys a bunch of advanced weapon, and then they show you they are beating the Russian. And those guys are telling you straight up, man, hey, they are dying over there. 150 to 200 people die a day. That's what they told you, a day. 150 to 200 people. Even that's the minimum. You really don't want that, man. It's a lot, man. It's a lot. And those people are all trying to focus on us, like, oh man, black folks over there, hey, Chicago, man, rap music, that whole Uvalde thing, this guy did it because of rap music. Yeah, over 6,000 flights being canceled for the holidays or whatever. Ugh, things go from bad to worse, worse to terrible now. Those people never been in this situation before, man. They never been in this situation, Brethren. Yeah, the people that saw the video, the burnt bread and the sweet wine, you knew this thing wasn't gonna go that way, man. The moment you saw this video, like, oh hell no, man, hell no. So many people are being no more, brethren, and they are the enemy. They are not. They're not even skin folk. So much, so many stuff are occurring. That's why you see those so-called Christians are very quiet online. Well, they brush on the rapture. The rapture is about to happen tomorrow. Get ready, baby. June 1st. Oh, yeah. I saw Scumbag talking about summer solstice 24, something amazing. We gotta be prepared for summer solstice. Yeah, whatever. Okay, keep swagger jacking. All right, man. So much, Brethren. There is a boat accident that happened in Georgia. Some of you may have seen it. So many people are no more in this thing. A boat accident. I don't know how somebody in a freaking lake or ocean, how you run into another boat. A lot of drowning, man. A lot of sand collapsing. Another little girl in Chicago was digging a hole and then the sand collapsed on her. They saved that one. The people that was there quickly act. They saved her. So much. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, man. Like, what is it with people keep what why are they all doing this? It's a lot of things, and those people are very confused. They don't know what to do. Okay, and they are still waiting on Cesare Borgia. Abdullah Sil just posted a video, posted a picture in Brooklyn. Somebody broke into one of those Catholic church. They stole a $2 million tabernacle, whatever they had in there, and then they cut off the head. They decapitated the head of the angel. They stole whatever they had to steal, and they left. And people are complaining, oh, hey, these things I got. How could you rob a church? What do you mean? Church rob people every single day. It's just, Brethren, everywhere that you turn, it's always something. It's always, you turn to the left, it is something. You turn to the right, there is more thing. Yeah. Last night, during the prayer, and I was asking for a specific knowledge that, you know, I want a specific knowledge that would be beneficial to the nation. And throughout the prayer, and I asked the Mighty One, and I said, "Oh man, Most High God Almighty, why? Why does it take so long? Why does it take so long? Is it me or is it us? Why does it take so long for us to literally get access to this thing, this untapped, peculiar, strange source? Is it something wrong with me? Oh, I can't tap into this. Is it? Am I not? Are we not ready and stuff? Why does it take so long for me to figure that? I know it's felt like I know what to do, but I don't know how to do it. For instance, people know they know what to do to to become smart. They read books or to get money, to get a good job. They go to school and then get a diploma, but they can't get the job. What's wrong? But I try everything. Is it something that are blocking me? I know if, okay, for instance, I know for a fact a surgeon make like, I don't know, $200,000 a year. And I went to school for a surgeon. Again, that's not true. I'm not a surgeon. Okay, I'm just giving it an example. I went to school and I become a surgeon. Yet I can't get out. I can't get a surgeon job. But I'm qualified. I know everything. I just can't get the job. Is it something that I'm doing wrong? What is it? And while I'm praying and praying, and I was asking specifically, like, why can I get this? This thing is so simple. And something come in me, it says step by step. And then when I turn around and I look on my desk and I saw the book, I'm like, oh, that's the book that I took. And then I took the book and then I'm reading it. I was stuck in one step, then I made another step. Then I find out like, oh, okay, I figured this one out. Now, it's called increment knowledge. With the Most High, you cannot skip step, man. You have to make all the steps. You are getting on the stairs. We would like to run and get it done with, but it's step. It's two step. You put your feet on the first step. You climb. You put your other feet. Normally, when you're climbing a stairs, is 1, 2, 3, 4. But with the stair of the Most High, step next to the next feet. Pause, breathe, step to the next feet, pause. You like somebody that is either this is your first time getting up a stairs or you have some back issue, you have to go very slow. You know you can go high, but the most I know this, if you go too fast, you might trip and then hit your head and then you roll back down at the bottom of the stairs, then you have to begin again. If you get there alive, step by step. And then when I woke up this morning and then I was doing some research and I quickly find out, I'm like, oh, so wait, that's what that means. I'm like, some of those things are so easy to build. It's just we have to figure out the exact time, little by little. And above all, this is not our time. This is the mighty one time. You don't tell the Most High what to do. Baby step, man. So I will leave you with this, beloved, because I must go now. I will leave you with always, above all, asking for the knowledge, understanding of the wisdom that you will receive. Because we are seeing the so-called the poisoners are losing their freaking mind. They are losing their mind. You know, everywhere that you look, is nothing makes sense anymore. Not well, according to the Gentiles' point of view, nothing makes sense anymore. Everything is backward. Everything's so hard, but it makes sense to us. You know, in order for us to become the head, that in order for them to become the tail, they have to fall and they have to fall really hard. The transition is here. Prepare yourself. Well, you've been preparing. Strengthen yourself. Again, we are calling a holy fast for this Thursday coming up. The holy fast will be to drop the dead weight. Too many dead weights in the midst. We need to drop them. That is why certain things that we will give no warning. We will just give it. I will communicate. I will commune with the sister, and then see if I can post up a picture that she sent me, so the nation will see. This thing is no joke. This is heavy. Be very careful. If you do not have the strength of the Most High, you can't do this job. If you're easily intimidated, you can't do this. Beloved, I will leave you with peace. I'll leave you with wisdom, knowledge. Fast, pray, repent, repeat. There will be no Jacob trouble. Okay, be at peace. Shalom. Later on, we're probably going to see. I don't know. I got a lot to study. Shalom, beloved. All praises to the Most High.